What would you do if you saw a mother driving drunk with her young child sitting right in the back? This is Lindsay Green. She believes she was still in control. In today's video, we'll follow Lindsay's unsteady steps, her bizarre reactions upon arrest, and the moment the truth comes to light as the drinks begin to betray her lies at the police station. Today is the biggest shopping day of the year in Champaign, Illinois, and it is here that police are about to meet a woman suspected of driving under the influence of alcohol, with children in the car.
Hello. Officer Snow with the University Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you today is you're not maintaining your lane properly. You're kind of in and out of your lane while I was behind you there. And a couple other people have also called on you saying that you were exhibiting some poor driving behavior. Do you know anything about that, or? Okay. Where are you coming from tonight? Or today, sorry. You just dropped off your kids? Okay. You got one in the back seat there still? All right. How old is he? 8? Okay. Do you have a driver's license and insurance?
The arrest report includes 3 calls reporting the woman's reckless driving, suggesting this wasn't a subjective decision by an officer, but rather a reaction triggered by concerned citizens who perceived a serious hazard on the road. And then things unfolded. We'll see what happens next.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Step out of the car for me. I want to talk to you back here about something. Okay, I'm going to have you step right back here for me. All right. Have you had any alcohol at all today?
Like earlier, yeah.
How earlier?
I don't know.
10 o'clock? Okay, what time do you think it is now?
Around like noon.
Around noon? Okay. How much alcohol did you have at around 10?
I don't know.
1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks?
I don't know.
Okay. What kind of alcohol did you have?
Cider.
Cider? Okay. Do you know what kind of alcohol that was spiked with?
Like apple cider and champagne, maybe?
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you think drinking alcohol at such a young age is appropriate for responsible parenting, especially when there are children in the car? After she admitted to having had a drink, the police officer asked her to take on-site sobriety tests.
What I want you to do is just imagine a straight line directly in front of you, okay? I want you to put your left foot on that line just like this.
And I want you to put your right foot in front of it with your heel touching your toe, just like that. Put your hands at your sides. Oh, make sure your heel's touching your toe. There you go. Stay just... Can you do it?
Yep.
Okay. Left foot on the line, right foot in front of it with your heel touching your toe. Okay? Stay just like that until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get back in the stance. Make sure your heel's touching your toe. There you go. Okay. Whoop.
You think you can do that? Do you have any injuries to your legs, feet, or hip?
Before starting, she reports knee problems from a soccer injury that occurred approximately 20 years earlier.
My knees.
Oh, what's wrong with your knees?
I just have like a soccer injury,
Okay, how long ago was that injury?
like 20 years.
20 years? Are you still seeing a doctor for that injury?
No.
You take any kind of medications for that injury?
Nope.
Do you think you can do the walking test, or?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and put your left foot on the line, right foot in front of it with your heel touching your toe. Oh. Which knee is it?
Both.
It's both knees?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hands at your side. Okay.
Despite claiming pain in both knees, Lindsay agrees to proceed.
Need you to... There you go. Just like that, okay? Mm-hmm. When I... Nope, go back. There you go. Left foot on the line, right foot in front of it with your heel touching your toe. Just like that, okay? Stay like that until I tell you to begin.
You see here the contrast. The calm, patient guidance of the police officer versus Lindsay's apparent instability.
You understand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay, you can go ahead and begin.
1001, 1002.
Down.
Okay.
Switch feet.
Yep.
Okay.
1000.
She appears unsteady and repeatedly struggles to maintain balance. This moment was a turning point, realizing the discrepancy between the amount of drink she declared and her inability to stand, especially with a child waiting in the car.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Okay, you can stop. How much do you think you've had to drink tonight or today?
Like 2 drinks.
2 drinks? Okay. I do think you've had a little bit too much. Okay, so turn around for me. And just put your hands behind your back. And you're going to be under arrest for DUI, okay?
What's going to happen to my son?
Your car?
No, my son.
Oh, your son.
Yeah.
We're going to have somebody come pick up your son, I think.
Her immediate reaction is not about the arrest itself, but about logistics. She asks what will happen to her car and what will happen to her son. After observing the field sobriety tests, the officer informs Lindsay Green that she is under arrest for DUI.
Okay. All right, we're going to step right down here after this traffic clears here a little bit. We're going to go across the street.
I don't have a wallet. There's a purse in my car. We'll probably just leave it here.
Go ahead and have a seat there.
Lindsay was taken to the police station by an officer, while others figured out what to do with the child. In the back of the car, Lindsay Green spoke with and provided information to the authorities.
I don't care what happens to me. Kill me if you want. He's gonna hurt him. He's gonna hurt him.
I'm at 145 and 23 and ending with nothing.
He's gonna hurt him. He's gonna hurt him. Please don't let my baby go. He's gonna hurt him.
Dispatch has been updated.
Please.
Officers acknowledged the statement and notified dispatch, so the concern can be documented and evaluated.
Oh, it's all right. Can you just grab her?
All right. Let me have you step out here.
I will. Don't let him take it, please. He's gonna hurt him.
Be real careful. She's a little unstable. On her feet. Watch your step here. Step on in there. You can just have a seat. Oh yeah, please. Thank you.
Where's my baby?
Officers reassure her that other officers are handling her son and that he is safe. She is temporarily uncuffed and seated for observation due to her instability.
The other officers are going to take care of your child.
His dad's gonna hurt him.
Okay, they'll make sure he's going to be safe.
I don't care what happens to me. Please.
Drew, would you mind taking her out of handcuffs and...
Can you stand up for me for just a moment?
At this point, the nausea clearly contradicted her initial claim of drinking very little alcohol. 1 glass of wine at this point was hard to believe.
You're what?
The waistbasket, please.
Why do you need the waistbasket? Right now?
Yeah.
Do you think you can hold it at all?
If you can get me into the bathroom.
Well, I need you to just try not to throw up, okay? Because, I mean, I understand, okay? But I need you to try not to throw up. Because I can't have anything go in your mouth or out of your mouth. Okay? Where do you work at?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Okay, that's fine. It's just for the report, okay? Do you have a telephone number?
Nope.
You don't have a telephone number? Do you have a cell phone? Do you know what your telephone number is?
I do.
Okay, I need that information for the report only. It's not something that, I'm not going to do anything with the telephone number, I'm just going to put it to the report, okay?
Well, I don't know what the report is for.
The report is for being arrested for DUI.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that's all the report's for, so it's not anything different. This is something I have to ask everybody that I arrest, okay?
Where's my son?
You know what, I'll try to find out for you, okay? I don't know, I wasn't on scene anymore, but I'll try to find out. You said that your son would be hurt if
Yeah.
he went to his dad? Do you want to say anything else about that? Or
What do you
just,
want to know?
just, if you think he's going to be hurt, I'd like to know some details about that, you know?
His dad is a monster.
He's a monster? Okay.
Officers explain Illinois' implied consent law and attempt to administer a breathalyzer test.
Okay, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stand up for me. Okay?
No, tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm going to have you stand up for me, okay?
And what's that?
I'm going to have you wrap your lips around this and create a seal, okay? And blow long and hard until I tell you to stop.
No,
Okay? No what?
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay? Is there a reason why you're not going to do that?
Because there's...
So, in the state of Illinois, it's given that you submit to this test. So, if you could, just go ahead and stand on up for me. I'm going to have you wrap your lips around this and create a seal, and then go again and give me a long, steady breath, okay?
No, thank you.
Okay, so you're going to refuse this test?
Yes.
Okay. Could I take you to the hospital and get your blood and urine from you?
No.
Okay, is there a reason you say no to that?
Lindsay refuses. She is then offered a blood or urine test and refuses both. She also declines to sign the refusal form.
There's a spot on here for you to sign that says... okay.
What is this saying?
Your son, I believe, went with his father. So, do you, now knowing that, do you wish to submit to the testing?
No.
Okay. Do you wish to sign this form?
No.
An officer informs Lindsay that her son has been released to his father and asks if this changes her decision regarding testing. Lindsay continues to refuse all chemical tests and provides no further explanation.
I'm just wondering, is there a reason you're not being helpful today with me?
I don't like cops.
Okay. Have I done anything bad or wrong to you? Have I treated you with disrespect or anything like that?
I don't like cops.
Okay. Have you ever met me before? Have you had a bad experience with other officers in the past?
What does that matter?
I'm just having a conversation with you at this point.
Yeah. I don't like cops.
Okay, is there a reason why?
I don't like cops.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what city you're in right now?
Yes.
What city are we in?
I don't.
Okay. Are you willing to tell me?
Nope.
Okay. Are you willing to answer any of the questions that I'm going to ask you?
Probably not.
The conversation reached an impasse, and the police decided to take Lindsay to jail. But even there, she showed no signs of improvement.
You have any medical issues we need to be concerned about? No. Feel like harming yourself or others? Yes, no, maybe. Huh?
I don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer. Okay. 15. I got 1 refusing to get out of the squad car. What's your last name? All right, Miss Green. Well, that's what it says on your license. Ma'am, either way, you're gonna have to come inside. You understand that, correct? Okay. So, if you could just take a step out of the squad car and come inside, answer our medical questions on our medical questionnaire, we'll be able to get you in the computer, and then you'll have court in the morning. Why not? Right, but why is that? I'm just confused on why you don't want to.
Lindsay Green is booked on aggravated DUI and additional related charges. Officers physically escort her inside to complete booking procedures. The case proceeds through the court system, with the presence of a child at the time of the arrest remaining a central factor in the charges. The investigation concluded that driving under the influence, with a child in the vehicle, formed the basis for the criminal charges against Lindsay Green. At that point, all justification ceased, and this true crime case was closed with legal responsibility, not an explanation. This case is a reminder that it's not just one drink. It's the moment you put a child in the car and start moving. If you've had anything to drink, the safest play is simple: don't drive. Call the other parent, grab a rideshare, or even ask a store employee to help you make a call. People think it's embarrassing, but what's really embarrassing is 3 strangers calling 911 because they're scared for your kid. We'll stop here. See you tomorrow on Lou Channel.